When I tell you, okay, just listen closely. Listen closely. When I tell you I just had one of the biggest scares of my life, do you understand what that means? One of the biggest scares of my life. I am being so for real right now, like so honest with you. And listen, let me give you the whole context. Before that, I just want to let you know, hey, I hope you're doing good. I hope everything's going well over there. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy, all of that stuff. But now that we got that out of the way, our greetings and everything. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Not really, though. I saw you like maybe like 2 days ago. When did I last post? Like around 2 days ago? Like yesterday, 2 days ago? I don't know. Anyways, listen. So let me give you the full story, the full context, full picture here. And actually, before I give you the full picture, I just want to let you know that this is not Glimmerant speaking to you. This is not the YouTuber Glimmerant, content creator Glimmerant. This is me, as in Anthony, me. Like this for real, me. Because I want to be so honest with you in this video. So just to start off, right? My brother today, he had some work to do in my area, in my neck of the woods, right? So he came down here and he visited. We hung around. We raked some leaves in the backyard and everything. And we just had a fun time, bonding time, moment, whatever. And then he left to go actually work, right? And I was chilling. I wasn't really doing much of anything, honestly. I was just like on my phone, laying down, and then I'm like, huh, hey, that's weird. I'm not seeing my cat anywhere around here. So I start looking for my cat, and I start slowly realizing, like after checking all of the spots she's usually at, right? I'm like slowly realizing, huh, that's peculiar. She's not in any of the spots that she's usually in, that she likes to be in, right? And so, I'm kind of like a little bit of a calm person, so I don't panic, right off the bat. I start thinking back and I say, okay, I saw her at around 1:30 p.m. today, right? And it's around maybe like 2:30 p.m. now. No, well, no. Actually, not 2:30. It was like 3 or 3:30 p.m. at the time that I realized. So okay, I'm like, all right, she could not really have even gone that far. I'm guessing. Was it at 3:30, or when was it? No. My brother left. See, I'm getting them mixed up. My brother left at around 3:30. So it was either 4 or 4:30 p.m. today, because now it is 5:30 p.m. Boom. Doing some analytics here. So, all right, cool. Not in any of her spots. I saw her in the kitchen, on the kitchen counter near the sink where I put all my dirty plates at. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's revert back to the kitchen and let's check the cabinets. Let's check the cabinets to see, hey, what's going on? What's going on up in there, Um, and so I check all of the cabinets, right? And little do I know, she's not in any of them. Now that's really peculiar, because if she is not in any of her spots, any of her favorite spots in the house, and she's not in any of the kitchen cabinets, hold up. We got a mystery to solve. Cool. All right. So this is when I start to get a little nervous. I start sweating a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, hey, No shame in my game, okay? I start sweating a little bit. I start like a little bit hyperventilate a little bit. I get nervous. So okay, my mom gets home and I tell her, listen, there's somebody missing here. There's no cat. There's no cat. Where's my cat at? And she helps me, you know, go and search the house again, which I already did the first time, but maybe we would, be able to find her if we search together because we could spread out and cover more area at the same time, right? So we searched the house for like probably 30 minutes. Let's say around there, 30 minutes, yeah. And we don't find anybody. We don't find anybody. So, okay, the cat has not been found. And, I'm trying to shower. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to shower. Before I shower, my mom tells me, okay, you know what? Hey, relax. We'll find her. And, I love my mom so much and I appreciate her so much. I just gotta say that. I love my mom and my dad. I appreciate both of them so much because they are, probably a lot more like emotionally intelligent than me. Cause I started to get nervous. Like my heart, that it was beating. It was beating. I could feel it beat. So she says, "Relax. We'll find her." Okay. Let's go outside on the street and see if she went outside on the street because we already checked the backyard. Okay, we checked the whole backyard. She's not there. Let's go out on the street and see if she's on the street, maybe. Hiding somewhere, hiding under a car, whatever it may be, right? We go out into the street, okay? And we search along basically the whole street. There is no way my cat, okay? By the way, she's around 2 years old. Her birthday is November 11th, or not November 11th. It's actually November 19th. She was born on November 19th, 2023, and that's crazy. That's crazy because 19th is my birthday. Not the month, but the day 19th. That's my birthday. But anyways, so we don't find her. We don't find her. And I'm thinking like there's no way. There's no way she went to like the main road or anything. There's no way she went that far from her house, Like there's no way. There's no way. Like so I'm like, okay, I'm already I'm a little bit heated. Like I'm a little bit, not mad, but I'm a little bit feeling like I'm feeling a little sad. I'm feeling a little sad, okay? And so we go back to the house and on the way there I call my dad and I tell my dad, "Hey, my cat is she's missing." And I'm not gonna lie, like when I was telling him that, I was already kind of holding tears in because like that, dude, if you have pets right now, the only thing you can wish for, bro, is that like they never get sick and they never like get lost because those are the two worst things that can literally happen to a pet, to a family member, to a friend, whoever you care about, whoever you love. That is literally the worst thing that can happen. And some people are gonna say like, nah, because like death is the worst thing. Listen, if it's a natural death, like if it's actually a natural death, and you knew that was coming, bro. You can't live forever. Okay, you can't live forever. So the worst thing that can really happen is someone gets sick or someone gets lost. So just wish right now, like go hug your pet or whatever. Go do what you have to do right now, but just wish that you never have to go through that experience and through that pain of like losing a pet or your pet getting sick. But anyways, I was already feeling like kind of down. I was already feeling sad. But I just held it in, right? Because I don't really like being sad in front of my parents or crying in front of my parents because that makes them sad, and then I feel even sadder because I know I'm making my parents feel sad, and they're so great and I love them and I don't want them to be sad. But I can't really help myself because it's like what's that thing where on one side it's like a tennis ball. Like you can throw the tennis ball at a wall and it'll bounce right back to the other wall and just keep going that way. It's like an endless loop where I'm sad, and if I'm sad in front of my parents and my parents know I'm sad, they're sad because I'm sad. But if they're sad, I'm gonna be sadder, and then they're gonna be sadder. It's an infinite loop. So that's why I don't like crying in front of my parents, and I don't like being sad in front of my parents, right? So I kind of held it in, or I tried to hold it in, and when we went back home, when we got back home, I was just like, all right, let me just shower. Like I'm just gonna shower. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. And I had my computer on, and I was prepared to contact the Tri Cities Animal Service because that's my area, the Tri Cities, and they kind of they're the ones that handle, or I'm guessing they're the ones that handle like missing pets and all that. And I was ready to contact a couple other places, but I was in the shower, and I'm gonna be so honest. I told you I'm gonna be honest with you today here in this video. I was crying, like I was legit crying in the shower, like not a loud cry or anything, just like there were tears coming out. There were tears coming out in the shower, right? And so in the middle of that shower, about maybe like 10 minutes into the shower or 15 minutes into the shower, because I take long showers, guys. I take long showers. Like my showers, they're like, most of the time, like 30 or 40 minutes, maybe an hour if I'm feeling a little like I just want to take a 1 hour shower today. So, anyways, in the middle of that shower, I hear my mom's voice, and she says, something along the lines of, "Hey, Anthony," in Spanish, of course, because my parents speak Spanish. They don't speak English, but just imagine, right? If they spoke English, it would be along the lines of, "Hey, Anthony, we found her." And so when I heard that, I was like, damn, damn, like that hit me. That hit me so hard. I felt like I got hit in the face with like, those flat bats. With that, like I got hit in the face with one of those. And so I said, the first thing I obviously said was, "Really? Where?" And she said, "The place we were looking for her at?" And I said, "Yeah, right there." And she explains that my dad called her, and she just came right out. And I'm like, damn, really? Really? Really now? So I'm like, okay, you know, at that point, I was smiling ear to ear. Like, I was so happy in that moment, it's just it's crazy. But anyways, I continue taking my shower, and when I come out, first of all, I forgot my towel. I forgot it. And I'm the type of guy that brings his like towel and his like clean clothes into the bathroom with me, and that's where I change, in the bathroom. Like, I don't, I don't change in my room. I change in the bathroom right there, right after I'm done showering. Right, that's where I dry myself off and everything. I forgot my towel. I forgot it. So I had to wrap my shirt, my clean shirt, around my waist, come out, and I went into my room, and that's when I saw her, and I was like, she's really here. Like, my cat, she's really right there. She is really right there, you know? And I was so happy in that moment. I was like, yeah, she's right there. She's right there. But anyways, I opened the closet, and I, you know, check it and grab my towel, my clean towel. That's where, hey, don't hate on on the way I store my towels, okay? I literally store them in my closet. Like, my clean towels are stored in my closet. Like, I don't know if anybody else does that, but they're like separate. So on one side I have my clothes, and then on the other side I have my towels, and I have multiple towels. I don't know. All right, I'm just cause I'm okay. I'm giving out all my secrets today. I have multiple towels, so I have like 3 or 4 towels that I use for different sections of my body, right? And I don't know if that's normal, but I mean, I do it, so whatever. Anyways, I grab the towel and I quickly get back into the bathroom, dry myself off. I put my new clothes on, my clean clothes, not new, clean clothes on, and it's these. Like, it's this, it's this and some shorts, man, and some shorts, So yeah, but anyways, uh, I put on my clean clothes, and I come out the bathroom like literally like smiling ear to ear, and I'm like, okay, 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 because I gotta be a little, I gotta be a little, nonchalant with it. I go to my mom, and I tell her, man, this is so good, and I couldn't even help myself, bro. I was smiling the whole interaction. I was smiling because, dude, like, when you get a scare like that, when you get a scare like that, it's just like, what do you even do? Like, what do you even do, right? And then after the scare, you get a revelation that is just like, oh my goodness. Like, literally, oh my goodness. And you're just like, you're flabbergasted, you're shocked, you don't know what to do or think or say or how to act. I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm just so happy that my cat is still here with me, man, and I didn't lose her. Cause listen, I spend a lot of time at home, and listen, I talk with friends, I talk with family, all that stuff, right? I talk with my parents like every single day, and I talk to a lot of different people, but most of the time when I'm home alone, because obviously my parents have to work, when I'm home alone, who am I hanging out with? My cat, you know? Like, that's really my like day one. Not really my day one, because I have friends that, I've had a friendship with them a lot longer, but she's like, she's special to me, man. My cat is special to me. But man, it was just such a crazy experience, actually, man. Let me see if I can bring her over. Okay, let me see if I can bring her over. I'm muted. I'm muted. Sorry. So I gotta let her go soon because she will kill me if I keep holding her like this. But the scare this creature, that's right, I'm calling you a creature, gave me, man, it was like, oh my days. But anyways, I'm not even gonna tell you like the usual stuff I tell you, like, subscribe, comment. I don't really need any of that stuff for this video. It's just I just wanted to share that experience because it was literally one of the biggest scares of my life. Like, of my life. Anyways, thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. And that's about it, man. You'll see me in the next video. Thank you for watching, man.